Let's see how to initialize structure variable. You can initialize structure variable while you are declaring the variable itself. So if you take this type, that is struct student, along with the template, you are declaring the variable and initializing it as well. So how you have to initialize is this way. So s1 is equal to, within a pair of braces, you will have to specify the values that you want to initialize to each of these structure member variables. It should be in the same sequence as you have declared the variables. That is, you can't jumble, you can't first give the student name and then roll number, then date of birth. No, you can't jumble that. While you are initializing, it should be in the same order in which you have declared the member variables. So 29 is for our number, Rahul is for the student name, and this is for the fees, and this date is for date of birth. This is one way. If at all, if you are initializing it after declaring it, that is this way, struct student s1, then you can have equals here, and the same way you can declare there as well. Okay, this is static initialization within the program you give. Say if it is dynamic, that is, the user has to enter the data or the values to these members variables. If that is so, you will have to access it with dot operator. Okay, dot operator is used to access these members. How? That is, as we have seen, when the variable is created, that is s1, so it points to the locations, right? That is what we had seen here. See here, s1 points to these locations, right? So r1 is here, name is here, fees is here. So this r number is accessible through s1. So if at all you have to store a value in that particular location, you have to first specify the variable of the structure dot the member variables. So our number. So this is how you access the value that is stored in this R number. Say suppose I have to store 20 here. So how is that possible? Through the dot operator. So before dot operator, you should have the structure variable followed by dot, no spaces in between, and then you specify the member variable. So here you could have scanf %d. Okay, you can combine all, %es, %ef and %es. So I can read all this way. So I'll just continue here the statement. So ampersand s1 dot r number, comma s1 dot s name. So since it's a character, I need not give ampersand. Then ampersand s1 dot fees, and then s1 dot dop. So this is how you read it. So what happens when once the user enters the input in this order? So in the interactive statement, you can specify the user how he has to enter the values. So you can say enter student, roll number, so on and so forth, roll number, name, and like that. You can just specify. You can give an interactive statement. So as per that statement, the user can enter these. So when this statement is executed, the values that is entered by the user get stored in its respective locations. So this could be in a different each character. Then here it would be something like this, or whatever specified. and here also it could be in different location, 10/11/ like that, so on, right? So the value gets stored there. Now similarly, how do you retrieve the value that is stored there? The same way, s1 dot r number. So in printf, if you have to use, so printf, you can have student roll number is equal to %d/n. So I'll complete it here only, and then name is equal to %s/n. Next comes fees, %d f/n, and then is the date of birth, %s. So here you can specify. So what is the first value that has to be printed? It is s1 dot r number, comma s1 dot s name, and s1 dot fees, s1 dot DOB. Okay, so this is how you read and print a student details. So in this lecture we saw how to initialize the structure variable within the program, and also how to dynamically store the structure values to the structure variable, right?